Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. So this video is about doosh, 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 the Truvis golf ball. So I've been using this one for a few months now. It's quite a distinctive ball. So I've had a lot of questions about it, what I've been thinking about it, do I like it, do I not like it. So I thought I would do a quick video just kind of explaining why I'm using the Truvis. So the Truvis is a standard Chrome Soft. I'm using, so it's the new Chrome Soft. You see it's got the two dots. So it's the new version Chrome Soft. So it's exactly the same as the normal non-printed version. But I've the idea behind it, and we'll look on the box, which it doesn't say. It doesn't have any information on Truvis on this. But it is on the outer box. But luckily, I know it anyway. So the pattern's meant to make the ball more visible, meant to make the ball look a little bit bigger. What I found and what I really like about it. So two things why I've put it in the bag. With my putting, I'm trying to do a thing called quiet eye, and it's very much about perception. It's about how you focus looking. So with your eyes, how you look at the hole, how you look back at the ball. And what I found with this, as there's so many markings on there, it's really nice to be able to focus on one spot and then be able to putt. So it works, but you're meant to keep your head down for a bit longer. And I've been finding with this ball, I've been able to do it from short range better. With the putting, I was having no issues from mid range, and I think that's quite common because obviously you hit the stroke, and you have no real urgency to look up to see if it's gone in because you know you can keep your head down for a second and still look up and see where the ball's gone. So I wasn't having the problem from long distance, but from short distance I was finding I was having a tendency to want to look, and this kind of just, it gave me something to focus on. So I liked the way I could really stare. I put one of these ones a bit further back, and then I putt through. So yeah, I found that's been really helpful. I know you could argue, and I think Pickard just puts a dot on his ball. So I know there's other ways to do it, but I quite like the pattern. I like the way that's helped. I really like when I'm practicing. So a short game around the at the University of Exeter, where I'm high performance coach. I'm lucky I can do a lot of chipping around, and it's great feedback to see the ball spinning. So I do really like that, and it's quite interesting as well, especially when you like playing checky ones. And we've got an artificial green as well, so this probably makes it even a bigger effect. You can really see how the ball is changing. So you might be trying to play a more of a bump and run shot where you don't want the spin, and you're actually seeing, like, when you hit it off the bottom a bit, so it spins a bit more than you intended. You really get a good visual feedback on what's happening. So you might hit a shot and you go, that was a bit unlucky, but as you've seen the way it bounced, you go, oh no, it wasn't. It was down to the strike. Or other times you'll look and it just doesn't grip, and it maybe was for a different reason. So yeah, I think real good feedback tool when you're practicing. So yeah, I very much like that. It's been interesting, and obviously the packaging says, and the spiel says that it makes the ball look bigger, and it really does. And what I found, and when I first started using them, obviously I've got a lot of standard balls as well. Like if I was practicing with maybe one of these and one other one, it almost felt a bit strange using the standard ball again, and which is quite strange if you think for how many years I've used a white ball with the same size. But yeah, it does add a little bit of confidence. So if you're somebody that's been struggling a little bit, or just fancies a change, yeah, I think these are quite good. Any negatives? What one thing, and again, this is always hard to quantify, but I'm not sure if they are slightly harder to find in deep rough, just because obviously the colouring, and like I said, I can't really. It's a tricky one for me because I lost the ball. I hit when I was down in Cornwall. I hit a blind shot, and we knew roughly where it was, and went up there and couldn't find it. So obviously, if I'd been using a standard ball, I may have lost it as well. So there's a bit of emotional connection to this one, because you're like, did I lose it because it was one of these, or did I just lose it? So It's one thing that maybe could be a slight issue, but like I said, I'm not too sure. I'd have to lose more balls, I suppose, is the moral of the story I'm trying to tell. But no, I've been very pleased with them. I went in with an open mind. So I'm lucky I got a really good relationship with Callaway. I asked them to send me a few down, and I wanted to like them, but wasn't sure if I would, if that makes any sense. Do you mean, because with the football layout on them, I did think, well, I like the concept, especially with like the perception stuff we do at the university. I like that sort of thing. So if that's going to aid that, that would be great. But then in the back of my mind, I was thinking, yeah, they might look a bit daft, and I might not like the look of them. But yeah, when they came, I was surprised. Yeah, I do enjoy using them. So I do intend to use them for the remainder of the season. So yes, the Truvis golf ball. It's here. There's talk about them doing other colours. I'm not sure if that's been confirmed yet. I don't know what exactly is happening, but these are the ones I've been using. Yeah, I've been impressed with them. And again, it's not going to change the world, but it might be that 1 or 2%, or if you've been struggling and you're just looking for a slight change, it might be something to consider. So get some comments down below. If you're somebody that has considered changing but is maybe afraid they might look a bit silly in front of their friends, are you somebody that has changed? What have you found? Have you found it's had a good effect, a bad effect, or no effect? Because it could be one of those that it's just a different pattern and it's pretty and it doesn't do anything. Get some comments down below. How have you been finding the Truvis? Hope to catch you soon. This is where I juggle, but I can't. So I'm just going to finish. It says on the back, by the way, so if you're ever checking a box, check every side. Top tip.